All right, so will this settlement make a difference, particularly with the child's right to privacy? Let's bring in Alyssa Gilson, an attorney with the FTC's Division of Privacy and Identity Protection. Alyssa, thank you so much for being with us to help us a little bit better understand this. Talk about the significance of this multi-million-dollar penalty against this huge company, Amazon.
Yeah, thank you for having me here today to talk about these really important cases. There are two cases. There's one against Ring, and there's another one against Amazon related to Alexa. These cases show what the FTC is doing to protect consumers' most sensitive information. These are the videos and voice recordings taken from inside the home. There's nothing more sensitive than that. These orders will change the rules of the road going forward. It's not just about the money, it's about how Amazon and Ring have to change their data practices. They have to clean up their data practices, tell consumers the truth, and the FTC will be watching.
So, Alyssa, as you just said, I mean, they're supposed to be cleaning up their practices. This part of this penalty was due in part to them not deleting this data, not revealing to customers it was being collected. That is supposed to change. But how can customers know and be guaranteed that those changes actually happen, that will actually happen going forward?
Yeah, it's a great question. So under federal law, under the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, parents have rights. They have a right to know what is happening with their children's information. They have a right to consent to that, and they have a right to delete their data. That's what this order does today. It makes Amazon honor those obligations under federal law. So if you ask Amazon to delete that data under this order, Amazon must delete that data. And again, as I said, the FTC will be watching.
The FTC will be watching. So, Alyssa, is it possible, Dre just told us about employees who accessed customers' videos. Lots of women's videos were accessed without consent. Will those employees face any type of punishment, particularly since the company allowed these employees to access that information? It wasn't like they were doing it without the company's knowledge.
Fortunately, these allegations relate to conduct that happened years ago, and so there have been dramatic changes since then. Going forward, Ring is going to have to severely limit when employees can have access to data, and they'll have to put in important safeguards to make sure that this cannot happen again. They'll have to encrypt all of their videos and also make sure that there are special protocols called multi-factor authentication to limit who can access what.
All right, Alyssa, last question for you. I mean, ultimately, does this type of surveillance equipment come with a bit of buyer beware? I mean, can we ever know for certain that our data is 100% secure?
It is always a balancing act, but that is why the Federal Trade Commission is here and is our privacy watchdog. We deserve to be able to trust the companies when they're making promises to us about our privacy and security. The FTC is on the watch to hold companies to those promises.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.